What's up, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader here, showing you how crazy the world is. This is one of the most unique walks that I've ever done. Come along, let me show you this crazy place. This is Singapore, and this is the hotel they were at, is the Park Royale. Look at these gardens. Like, what? It doesn't even make sense. I've got a suite in one of these places. But the reason why I want to show you this, I want to show you like inspirational sites. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. But secondly, I want you to understand that like the world is crazy and there's so many different paths that you can take. You need to be open-minded. Hopefully this can open your mind, because this is like, I was just telling Quinn, Quinn's coming, say hi, Quinn.
Hello.
I was like, is this not the weirdest path ever? Like, there's an infinity pool right up here too. So we have actual plants. Like, this isn't just, you know, greenery. This is actually useful stuff. They use the fruits and the vegetables at this hotel. They should probably hire me to like promote them. Here's the yellow cane palm from Madagascar. We have a 3D printed school in Madagascar. Hey. I gotta take this little path. You go before me. I want to see the view too. I want to see what they're seeing. Show the gardens. Zoom up, zoom up. Pan up, pan up. It's a little gray out today, but the point of this is that I just want you to see that there's so many different paths and so much craziness and so much unique beauty in this world. And, you know, part of the reason that I have so many successful students is because I get them to actually believe in themselves. I get them to actually understand that this is an amazing time in history and that we're all on our own unique path. That's the analogy here, okay? This is a very unique path. No matter what path you take in life, it's your path. And too many people don't understand that. You want to do what your parents tell you to do. You want to become a doctor, a lawyer. You think that's the only way to make a lot of money, to be successful. If this video teaches you nothing, it's that the world is crazy. We're living in amazing times. No place like this would have been built a few decades ago, let alone a few years ago. Look at this. We're in the middle of freaking downtown Singapore, and we have like these freaking gardens. It doesn't even make sense. I don't think anybody's ever walked this path other than like gardeners. I was just looking for the bathroom. But look at this. We're learning about different plants. I'm hopefully seeing you. This is in Japan and Taiwan. Look, it keeps going. Have we even gone this way? Oh, this is the end of the path. Another good analogy. The world is not unlimited. You know, you have to learn that yes, this is a unique time in history, but there's also limitations. I learned this the hard way. I know I'm giving some weird analogies, but like, I trade penny stocks. Why do I even teach? Because for me, the limitation was fulfillment. Once you make enough money, once you do enough trades, it gets a little old. It's like this gate, right? This walk has been cool, but there's a gate right here. We can't go any further. Quinn could probably jump over. I'd probably injure myself trying to jump over. Just being real. You gotta push yourself, but then you also have to recognize your limits. And Quinn and I were actually talking about this the other day, where a lot of the best people in their industry, whether it's sports stars like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James for basketball, Tom Brady for football, like they work so hard to become the best. Or even, you know, business leaders like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Bezos, Elon Musk. Like, their competitive spirit is second to none. But at some point you have to pull back and be like, whoa, wait a minute. what are we really doing? Obviously, Elon Musk keeps like challenging himself. Bezos keeps challenging himself. Bill Gates now has like a non-profit foundation. There's all these conspiracy theories. You know, sadly, Kobe Bryant died. His competitive spirit probably pushed him a little too hard to take that helicopter when there was bad weather. Michael Jordan, you know, great documentary. What was the name of that 10-part documentary? The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Amazing documentary, but he admits that he like pushes himself far sometimes. Tom Brady, he like retired, he had unretired. Like that competition, that competitive spirit, sometimes it's too much. You got to pull back. And the same thing with me. I mean, I'm not like a business leader or a sports star, but with penny stocks, there's limited scalability. You can't make billions of dollars. You can make several million. I know people who made 10 million, 50 million, 100 million, but there's limited upside. And then you have to ask yourself, what are you doing it for? Tim Grittani basically retired with roughly $15 million in trading profits. I just visited him and his amazing wife, Donna, in Ohio. He's a full-time family man, 2 beautiful kids right now. I think he's actually training to work on a marathon right now. So he's still challenging himself, but he's pushing himself in different directions. For me, I made a little over 7 million trading, but now I get more enjoyment trading with small size, donating all my trading profits to charity, and teaching. Last night, I had a beautiful 60% winner from here with very little sleep. Amazing. What did I make? A few $100s. I took such a small position. I love it because I showed my students the process. It didn't start spiking until like 30 minutes after I bought, and it was like just sitting there. Last week, AUVI was my 60% runner. Flying on the way here, I did the trade from the airport. I made a few $1,000s. Some people are like, Tim, you're a multimillionaire. Who cares about a few $100s or a few $1,000s? It's the process, okay? When I show you this walk, let's do this walk one more time. I need to help you understand what this is. When you choose your path, when you choose your journey in life, you get to choose. It's not just about money, okay? I know this is a strange video, and this is a strange garden, and this is a strange walk, but life is strange. You can have whatever life you want. You can choose a strange life. But the reason why I focus on money is because you need financial freedom, okay? I see some like people where they're like, I saw there was an account the other day, and they're like, all you need is sunlight, air in your lungs, and like the ability to sweat, because it's like a workout page and they just want you to work out. And I'm picturing, like, is that really all you need? Because that's like what homeless people have. And I know most homeless people, props to them for, you know, being survivors. A lot of them are incredible people. But at the same time, they don't want to be homeless. That's not all you need. For me, I think you need financial freedom. You need the ability to support yourself, to support your family, to support your dreams. Okay? Take a look at this. Hannah, let me see what they're seeing. If you want views like this, if you want crazy gardens, I think we can even walk a little further and see more. But if you want like luxury and freedom, you gotta study. You gotta know about finance, because it comes down to money. This isn't communism. Communism failed. So no matter what your dreams are in life, no matter what your path is, I want you to really look at my videos, study up, and start thinking about how you can just grow your account, okay? Maybe you like penny stocks, maybe you like crypto, maybe you like real estate. It doesn't matter. You find whatever strategy gets you going. Maybe you want to become like an influencer or a creator. Quinn gave up his job as an accountant and became like this world-class photographer and now videographer. Now he's doing the weirdest walking tour ever at this crazy hotel on this walking path that no one really takes other than gardeners, okay? The world is magnificent and unique, and we're at the most fascinating time in human history. I say it often, I mean it every time. Many people just need that push. You don't need to listen to your parents. You don't need to listen to negative people or toxic people in your life. We all have them. You can do anything you want. Some people will say, Tim, I don't have that much in savings. If you click the link below and apply for my challenge, most of my challenge students started with a few $1,000s. How do you get a few $1,000s? Take a manual labor job, okay? Drive an Uber. There's so many different things. My millionaire student, David, if you click the link below, we'll include a video about him. He drove an Uber to afford my challenge. He couldn't even afford a data plan. At night, he parked his Uber in front of a Target and he bummed the Wi-Fi in order to study. You're gonna hear me say it a lot because that is the dedication, obsession, passion that you need to succeed. And I will try my damnedest to help you understand that that's what you need to do. Too many people are like, oh, I'm not gonna drive an Uber, that's beneath me. Oh, I'm not gonna get free Wi-Fi at Target. No, you do what it takes, okay? You need to get motivated. You look at this freaking crazy garden walk. This is the world. The world is insane right now. There's so much opportunity. How do I get through to more people? I'm gonna film more from Singapore just to help you understand. Oh, it keeps going. We've never even seen this. Let's see what we got. Keep going, Quinn. I gotta show you everything. And I've been to over 100 countries now. Quinn and I have been to like 24 countries together. We've seen some amazing things, but there's still so much more to see. Look at these buildings. Show them the buildings. Zoom in on that, yeah. This is crazy. This is Quinn's first time in Singapore. What do you think? Let's turn it. What do you think about Singapore so far? You don't want to be on camera. He hates this. That's why it's funny.
That's crazy.
Singapore, and we just came from Hong Kong. First time in Hong Kong, first time in Singapore. What do you think?
High tech.
Right?
Big buildings.
But also green. So you have like these crazy skies. So I accidentally clicked a button and ended it. I'm not good with technology. But, you know, even Quinn, who, you know, you've been to a lot of countries, not just with me, but just traveling. You've seen a lot of stuff in the world. You've met a lot of students too. Quinn has actually met like, half a dozen of my millionaire students. Matt Monaco, Jack Kellogg, Tim Grattani. You know, before Tim Grattani had a family, like him, Donna, and me and Quinn, like we went off on like a few adventures. Switzerland, Bali, Italy, so much stuff. What have you learned from your travels? And what do you think holds most people back? Money.
For sure. I always wanted to travel. I never had the money. So I used my camera basically as a vehicle, meaning I took good enough photos in my backyard that I gained some traction, and
on social media.
On social media, and someone wanted me to come take photos of their backyard, basically. You know, a tourism board like Lake Tahoe reached out early on.
Shout out Lake Tahoe.
And, you know, so they paid for my trip out there. And then little by little, I started going international, and now I'm here in Singapore.
And we've done a lot of countries together, and we filmed a lot, and it's, you know, it's useful because I suck at photography. I suck at, like, you know, technological stuff. Like literally I had the phone for 1 second or 1 minute and I like clicked the wrong button. Show off the camera, by the way. This is a nice camera. Woo!
Right.
Woo! Damn. So that's been your ticket,
yep.
Right? So you just had to find what you loved, you're passionate about it, and you know, you would do it whether you get paid or not, but in order to leave your safe accounting job, you needed some motivation, some you know, some momentum, I would say.
Yes.
Right? The Lake Tahoe was the momentum. And then it's like, wait a minute, this is one tourism board, there's other tourism boards. And then you loved it. What would you say to somebody trying to make money doing something they don't love? For their parents, for their significant other, because they have responsibilities.
It's an uphill battle. It's not going to change. You know, like, if you don't love it now, it's not like you're going to really grow to love it. It's probably going to get worse over time.
And you're going to resent it. And you're going to resent the people who want you to do it.
That's how I felt as an accountant.
Right?
Sure.
You can't be resentful. You can't go through life like that. Like, even if you're making a decent living or even a good living. Like, I know some traders here. Hold on. Let me give a little speech real quick. I know some traders, not just myself, who's gone into teaching and like size down because I get more fulfillment from that, but like donating the trading profits. I know some traders and investors who have made enough to live well, or maybe they even keep making money because like you can still make money sizing down, but you don't need that excessive stress. You figure out what you love. I love trading, but I also love teaching and I love donating. So I've crafted this kind of weird journey for myself, like this weird path here. Is this the weirdest path we've ever taken? Like, we have to finish it. Show this.
You go.
We have to keep going. But I'm always introspective. What motivates me? Money, definitely at first. Traveling, luxury, cars, taking care of my family. But now teaching has changed the game for me. I never thought I would love teaching that much. But I did love it in the beginning. It's just grown. And I think you always have to ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing? You got one life, okay? One life. Oh, we're in the backyard now. We're in the gardener section. We went too far. It's okay. Come out here. Let me just show you. Look at this. No one's here. Why? Because it's expensive. This is the normal view. We just took like the crazy view. But either way, there's beauty, there's unique opportunity, and I just need to get through to you. Whether you like photography, whether you like trading, understand my message. Parents, grandparents who just want you to be like doctors or lawyers or accountants, some nice safe job, they don't understand that the world has changed that much. They're older, okay? Older people can't change their assumptions, their experience. It's like, when I was your age, I used to. No, the world has completely changed. Most people are still living in the past. Maybe it's not even your parents, maybe it's you. Maybe you don't realize that you can make, a very good living doing very weird stuff these days. If you become a master, if you become an expert at your craft, I'm not even the best trader, but because I now have 2+ decades of experience in penny stocks, my lessons are very in demand, because now I'm creating millionaire after millionaire. People are seeing, wait a minute, this is real. I'm not the scam that most people thought. Quinn gets better, the more he travels, the more he sees. So you got to find what you love, be willing to learn, be willing to fail, especially in the beginning. Never forget, none of my millionaire students made much in the beginning. They succeeded year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. But they got obsessed with education. They got obsessed with the challenge of creating financial freedom. Then you get the rewards. You reap the rewards over time. Studying truly does pay off. Hard work does pay off. You say that I'm lucky. You say that my students are lucky. We are lucky. The harder we work, the luckier we get. And it's the same in every industry. But trading especially is a little different because it's counterintuitive. Sometimes you work so hard, you grind so hard, and you cause yourself to fail because you're taking bad trades. That's another video for another time, but I hope that you get inspired. Let me just see how this view looks. Yeah, pretty amazing. The world is fascinating. Leave a comment below. Let's see who made it till the end of this. Leave a comment below and say, I will walk my own path, or I will be a dedicated student, or I will find what I love and embrace it. That's what I want for you. I'm trying to open your mind. We have to go eat. I'm starving. Get inspired. The world's beautiful.